Today on the bench at the House of Brass, we have Miss Sametta Hawkins Johnson. How you doing today, baby?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You looking good?
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking some time out to come sit on this bench.
Anything for you?
Yeah, you saying that right now. So, we gonna talk about your second line history, your introduction to the culture. Miss Sametta, where you at? Where you from?
Uptown, baby.
Uptown, baby.
Say it again, Miss Sametta.
Uptown, baby.
Uptown, baby.
That's me.
So you was born uptown?
Born uptown.
What part of uptown?
Out the Cali.
Out the Cali. I didn't know that.
But I represent the St. Thomas because that's where I grew up.
So you was basically born out in the Cali, but you was raised in the St. Thomas.
Correct.
Okay. What was your introduction to this beautiful culture? Was it through family or was it through just going out there and witnessing the culture?
Well, every Sunday my mama used to bring us to the second lines. And I never forget, I'm telling my age out, but they used to have a show on Claiborne Avenue where on Claiborne and Jackson.
Okay.
They had a show there. And I used to hate to walk the second line.
You used to hate to walk the second line?
Yes, I did.
Tell me about this show. What was the show about?
It was a check cashing place, and
Okay.
the show was in a bank. And my mama knew the man who owned the show. So when I get tired, she'll just bring me there. And by the time the movie over, the second line over, she'll come and pick me up.
Wait, so your mom went to the second line, and by you not liking or you just didn't want to walk, she'll drop you off at the...
Me and my sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I never heard that one before, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of like gravity took hold of you? Like when did you really start participating in second line?
Once I got older, my auntie started. My mama stopped going to the second line, so I used to go with my auntie because I used to be at her house, and I had no other choice but to go because the whole house was going.
Okay.
So I was older, and I kind of just took a liking to it. I liked the music.
And what age that you probably was like? What, you was a teenager or you was young?
About 13.
About 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you started following them, or you was just being a spectator, seeing when they pass. Like when did you really start following the second lines? Like really got into it?
About 13.
About 13.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember like what clubs was popping back then?
The Lady Buck Jumpers.
The Lady Buck Jumpers.
Lady
Wow.
Buck Jumpers. Yes.
Wow. That was like one of the big ones.
Yes.
Everybody come out for that one.
Everybody.
So you strictly stayed uptown? Did you kind of like go downtown? Or?
When I went downtown, it was different for me.
Uh-huh.
It just didn't give me the same feel as uptown.
Yeah.
It's nothing like an uptown second line.
True. That's true.
So I go to some downtown. I even go to some in the Ninth Ward. But,
Yeah.
you know, I just like the music. But the atmosphere is different uptown than it is everywhere else.
It is. It is. I did a breakdown, and you already know, uptown got more clubs than downtown. The Ninth Ward might pay for maybe like 3 or 4. Then Pale just got that one. But uptown do hold a lot of real estate in this second line community.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see the contrast in what's the difference that you see the most in the uptown and the downtown second line?
The route, for one.
So not to cut you off, but this one thing I do notice, second and D, just about every club stopped there.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
That's like a second line landmark
For uptown.
for uptown. If you have a parade, you stopping on Second and D. It's always open. Steve is welcoming. Like you want to go there. It's like Cheers. Everybody know your name when you go in second.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So by me doing the routes over the years, that's one thing that I do notice. Every club stop at second and D.
Mm-hmm.
That's like an uptown staple.
That is.
So like the Buck Jumpers hold it down uptown, and we gotta give them, like Treme, they do their thing.
They do.
Yeah.
TC, they do their thing. You know, a lot of them down there is nice. I mean, to me, it depends on the music. You know?
So the main thing for you is not really the clubs, it's them bands that you.
Yeah, I like the bands. I mean, the culture has changed so much. You know, I used to could go to a second line. Like I was looking at a picture. My mama had of me, her, and my sister. I had on a tank top, beret.
Oh yeah, that's old
You
school.
know, my sunglasses.
Yeah, that's
I had the
old.
little stripe tank top. You know, the little shorts. Nobody really dressed up. Now,
Yeah.
you know, you go, you gotta be dressed to the T.
Yeah, that's that new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fashion show now.
It's a fashion
So
show.
so your mom, was she ever a part of a club?
She used to drive, like back then they used to have cars. So she would drive the cars and
Okay.
different stuff. Like back in the day they had senior boosters and Calio High Steppers. That's who she used to affiliate with a lot.
Okay. So you basically just by you being uptown and living uptown, like you just walk outside and boom, you can't help but notice on Sundays you see the crowds passing by. I done talked to a couple of cats from Treme, and it's something that they have that we didn't have. I'm from uptown character.
Okay.
And they told me that the Treme Center, and I don't know if you had it in your neighborhood or not, but they have a organization called Tambourine and Fan,
I'm familiar with that.
and like when we go to the North Park, that was something that they took part of when they was coming up. It introduced them to the culture, and I'm like, dude, I'm jealous because I didn't have that coming up. I didn't have that introduction. I was like in the 30s. When I finally started to appreciate second lines. I think if the whole city would have something like that in them parks, a lot of kids would appreciate what's in our backyard.
Yeah.
You know, like you said you was like 13. Just imagine if you was introduced to the culture through a neighborhood park. The second lines, the Indians, just New Orleans culture as a whole, I think you would kind of like appreciate it more. Not saying you don't appreciate it, because I see you at the second lines. And every time I see you, you got a smile on your face. You're having fun.
Uptown, baby.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, when did you decide to join a club?
Well, I always wanted to do it, but I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared because they used to wear these expensive shoes and I ain't have no job. You know, I was young. So I waited until I was older and out on my own. And my friend Toya,
Okay.
she's second line with single ladies. We went to school together.
Okay.
And I asked her about it and she was like, yeah, you know, come on. They was having a party. She said, come to the party and if you like it, you know, we could go from there. I said, okay. And I went to the party and I told her that same night, I said, I'm a single lady.
So the party was like that you kind of like, you know something? I want to be a part of this.
They took over the flow.
So you didn't do no homework and didn't go to another, you know, like you didn't go to a lady buck jumper party. You just, the first party, you was like, I'm in. Wow.
Yeah, basically.
So how was that? Do you remember what year it was when you came out with Single Ladies?
Was it 2010?
2010?
I think. Maybe 2000. I can't remember the year, but we wore pink.
I
was,
think I
like a
remember that
blush.
year.
It was like a blush color.
Okay.
And, you know, pink is my favorite color.
You just told me that.
Like, this is my club forever.
Wow.
And I haven't second lined in a while, but I would never second line with nobody else but single ladies.
But Single Ladies?
Or if I start my own club, but
How did it feel to come out that door? All the attention on you. How big was the club when you joined?
it was like 8 of us, maybe 10.
Okay.
And because I was new, I was the first person out the door.
Oh, that's how we do it?
And well, that's how we did it.
Okay.
It's like, oh, you knew, you go first. So I was the rookie.
I knew you was nervous.
I was so nervous, but once you hear that music and your feet touch the ground, that's it.
Where did y'all come out from?
We came out of Fox.
Okay.
Came
That's
out of
still
Fox.
open?
No.
Where is Fox?
It's on Washington, close to Taladana.
Okay.
At the end, almost by Rose Funeral Home.
Oh. Okay.
And this year they came out of Taps, which is right across the street from where
Sure
Fox
did.
used to be.
Oh. All right.
But they
All right.
used to, back in the day, they used to come out of Rose Tavern by the Callio Project.
So y'all home was basically like uptown toward the Melf, correct?
The Callio. Yeah.
So it's no. So y'all kind of like toward the Callio.
Yeah.
I thought.
Well,
it,
Ernestine
yeah.
is from out the Melf.
The
for
Melf,
me.
yeah, yeah. So she always kind of like in that area, or what is it?
Well, it was the ballroom that was there.
Okay.
You know, and they that was their home base. Rose Tavern was their home base, so that's why they came out of there.
So your first year was not your only year.
No.
You came back.
Yeah, I came back.
You wanted more.
Yes, I did.
You was addicted.
Yes, basically.
So what it was, the attention, or you just loved the culture that much?
I like the culture. I like the people. It wasn't all that extra.
Yeah.
You know, stress free. We had fun. Every time we was together, it was like a movie. You know, it was like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Especially parade day. Like they always make fun of me because I'm late for everything. If anybody know me,
I thought it was just today.
I'm late for everything.
I thought it was just today, so I don't feel bad.
I'm late for everything except for church and work. Other than that, I'm gonna be late.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, I be trying. I'm working on it.
That's you.
That's just me.
You gotta accept Sametta the way you come.
But they used to say on parade day, that bitch gonna be on time.
So your second year, you wasn't the first one out the door.
No,
It was somebody else.
It was somebody else.
Excited you the second year. How that footwork was?
Yeah, I got a little footwork.
You got a little footwork.
Got a little footwork.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Well, you know the footwork has changed.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah, it's changed.
So I saw Baby for single ladies, and I can remember her kind of like having the footwork back in the day, and she was
Still got
playing.
it.
Well, she was playing with a newer band. She couldn't catch that beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different the way the band played to back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally different. I saw the Stooges play for VIP, and it's kind of like they brought it back to
I
where it
love the
used to be with all them chants and
Yes.
yeah, it's kind of like you missed that. That's the way but these new bands, they're doing their thing. It's just different.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was coming up, it was do what you want.
Yeah.
You know, we used to say is like check out the rhyme. You know that.
Yeah.
And we crisscross.
Yeah.
If you know how to crisscross, you had footwork.
You was good.
Yeah.
I think at one point, like before you came out on the street, it was more like the Scene Boosters and the Callio Steppers. They probably looked at the way y'all do y'all thing and was like, this is kind of different, you know, because every generation comes with something different.
And there's nothing wrong with change. You know, and that's what I liked about single ladies. They kept it traditional.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of made me gravitate to them because I wanted it, wherever I decided to go, I wanted it to be traditional. Now, granted, it's okay to switch up here and there. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But it's the tradition that keeps the culture going.
True.
You know, once you take that out, then what you have?
Nothing. You have no backbone.
Nothing.
That's what's up. So is there any other club that you ever wanted to experience that with? Is always with single ladies?
Always single ladies.
No other club at all?
Nope.
Wow. You love it. So how many years did you second line?
5.
5 years. And you just kind of like, just, you know something? That's it. Do you plan on hitting the streets again?
Yeah.
You got a little more gas left?
Got a little more gas.
That's what's up. I see your husband still do his thing.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And you always right by his side supporting him 100. If I see him, I see you.
That's my honey dip.
If I see you, I see him.
That's right. We locked in.
Yeah. I love the support. I love seeing you out there, Sametta. So do you I don't see you at too many downtown second lines. Do you go downtown?
If I go, I'm in a car.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Watch them pass and
But when you uptown, you just all in.
yeah, cause uptown just different, And I know uptown.
Yeah.
I don't really, I really don't know too much about downtown.
I feel the same way when I go in that 9th ward. Like I feel as though you could drop me off anywhere uptown. I know how to walk back to my car.
Right.
And when I go downtown, I be like, dude, I'm so lost.
Yep.
Like I don't know where my car at. I don't know which way to go.
You actually looking at the route sheet?
Yeah, for real.
Cause I never look at it, but I look at it when I'm downtown.
Wow.
For sure.
Wow. Well, something is all about experience. I think once you, it's a different experience when you go downtown. Like I finally walked a Treme sidewalk stepper parade. It's crazy. Like a little buck jumper parade.
Yeah, the energy is
Off the chain.
yes.
Yeah. It's like everything that come out of Treme. I did Sue with old new style. And I love the way that they come with a different outfit, like they're flowing with them umbrellas. The culture is so beautiful. I don't see nobody doing nothing that's ugly. It's just everybody got their own taste.
Right.
When your personality just oozes out. You're always smiling. You're always laughing. I never saw you really upset. I saw you emotional. But we're not going to talk about that.
Right. We're going to leave that alone.
Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. But you definitely is an asset to this culture. The culture is so strong. And this platform is made for people like you, your husband, because without y'all, it won't be no culture.
Right.
When I see you, you just ooze single lady. You're a part of the culture. So we was talking. You said you was queen one time, huh?
Yeah, I was queen for Men of Class.
Men of Class. That's an uptown club?
Yeah, they uptown.
What year that was?
That was 2015.
2015? Tell me how it felt, bro.
Well, once I got out the door, it was awesome.
It was awesome?
It was awesome.
Just to be queen, to reign queen that year, all eyes on you. Wow.
I was so excited and happy till when we got off the float, I didn't realize I still had on my collar.
For real?
And we was going over the bridge. So we got to the foot of the bridge. We got to the foot of the bridge. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I still got on this collar. So I just roughed it out. Went across the bridge with the collar on.
You had a big court? There was a lot of people?
Yeah.
All right.
I had a big court.
So it was the support. The support was there.
They was there.
And I'm sure your family was out there.
Yep.
Everybody.
My mama, my daddy, and my husband at the time, he was my boyfriend. He was on the gig.
Wow.
But he made sure I was straight.
That's good.
He made sure I came out the door. He made sure I had a ride. But he don't play behind this gig.
So your mom, by her being a uptown second line hard head, I'm sure she had certain emotions to see her daughter come out the door as a queen.
Yeah, everybody was happy. And my sister was in a court, actually.
Oh.
And she don't really second line that much, but she was tearing it down that day.
Yeah, it's something about the second lines. Like when I first started going to Meta, I'm gonna say a spectator. I didn't have no camera in my hand, and I would go out there and just drink. And it's something about when that band start playing, that's when you feel it all.
Yep.
Like all your pain and I'm like, just that tuba could play one more note so I could make it to the car.
To the car.
Yeah. But once they stop, I'm like, I'm hurting, all my feet hurting.
You don't realize it because you just into the music,
Yeah.
So you just walking and you don't even realize how far you done walked because the music playing. But once that radio cut off,
That's
you
it.
like, damn, why ain't parked down here?
Yeah, and I don't even want to go home.
Nope. That's why I love a second line that start and end at the same place.
Thank you.
I love
Say that
it.
again.
But everybody don't do it though, and that's fine. But if you starting in, you gonna keep your crowd.
Yeah.
You gonna keep the crowd ain't going nowhere because that's what they call it.
I hate that, dude. I be having to walk all the way back. I find a ride. Yeah.
Then you can see like the ones that don't start in at the same place. With people going back to their cars, they loaded.
Yeah.
Hanging all off the back of trucks and all that.
I'm
you
begging
know.
for rides. I remember one time I begged Margaret for a ride. Margaret said, I can't, Sam. I got 20. I'm like, I sit in the trunk, bro. Ooh. It's something, something in Uptown. I could walk, I could walk back Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad. Now, some clubs be having some routes that just be too long.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some clubs, yeah, you could kind of like just navigate yourself back.
Mm-hmm.
The brass bands. So how your husband is a brass band by himself?
Uh-huh.
How you feel the contrast from where we used to be with the brass bands to where we at right now? Like the music definitely changed, but you still go buck jump regardless.
Uh-huh.
It don't
Because at the end of the day, it's still the music is changed, but it's still the same. If that makes sense,
it do.
It's still that same rhythm that's gonna get your feet moving.
Yeah,
So that's what I like about it.
yeah. Let's talk about this Indian world. So your husband have his own tribe, correct?
Uptown Warriors. Yeah.
Uptown Warriors. What's your introduction into that world?
Again, my mama was always out there.
So your mom used to go see the Indians too?
Oh yes.
Mm. So you got all kind of different parts of the culture. So you used to go see the Indians and
Yeah, Mardi Gras Day we used to stand on Jackson by the it used to be called the Multimedia Center.
okay.
And we'll stand there and we could catch the parade and then we'll walk further down and we could see the Indians as we going home.
Okay.
And that's my first time seeing them. St. Joseph night. Sometimes my mama will bring me, then sometimes, she'll be like, you can't go.
Yeah.
And once I got older, I realized why. She was like, you can't go all the time. Because
It's
it was
that
a little
bad?
rough. Yeah. St. Joseph night, yeah.
It goes down like that?
It goes down, but it's not, they just playing their part,
Okay.
And you just have to know where to be.
So my grandmother lived in the Melf. And what I can remember is like on Mardi Gras Day, the Indians used to come out early in the morning. Why? I don't know. You got to ask your husband that. I would love to find out why they came out so early. And it's to scare the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to like, man, I don't want to be around them. And then he used to show us little clips of them carrying weapons and stuff. I don't know why. That's just kind of like stuck with me.
Well, back in the day, they used to carry the real,
I'm glad you confirmed that.
yeah, everything was real. So you had the right to be scared because I was scared too.
And so it wasn't just me.
No. But once I met my husband, he explained the culture to me a lot. So I was like, oh, okay, that's why,
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the explanation on why they do what they do, coming from somebody that's a part of that culture. So when I tell cats that, I was kind of like scared, and they be like, "Don't be scared, that's just the Indians." And I'm like, "Nah, dude, it's the second line world was more inviting
Yeah.
than the Indian world.
Yeah. If you,
If you're not connected,
it's almost like a secret society.
thank you. I always say that.
Yeah.
And another chief sat on that bench, and he was like, "No, it's not like that. You were just scared." And I'm like, dude, I had a reason to be scared. And it's...
Well, that was kind of back in the day. So, again, things have changed, like...
You think they're more open now?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you have to learn their language.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't even want to take a picture unless they kind of like smile and make I don't want to step on nobody's toes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to know what to do and what not to do.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
that culture totally different.
So when I first started taking pictures, I'm going to be honest with you, I was scared to get inside the rope at a second line. I felt as though if I go in this club rope, they got the right to just kick my ass out the rope and whatever happened to me happened. But the clubs was pretty much, open. I was new. It was like, come on, bro, come take pictures. So I kind of like, at that point, I kind of like fell in love with the culture. Everybody, I met every club president, like with single ladies. I met Ernestine. In every club, I was like, I gotta kind of like introduce myself. And they invited me in. So the culture is so beautiful. I don't see, if you got beef in the culture, it's something, you must have stepped on the wrong person's toes. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful culture.
It is.
Your kids, are your kids involved in the culture?
Unfortunately, they are not.
Is that your fault?
No, because I wanted them to be, but
Your mom brought you to the second lines?
yeah, I used to bring them. But my daughter was just like, Mom, she's like, Mom, I don't like it.
You sound like my daughter, bro.
My son was like, he liked it, but he was so busy with sports that he just didn't really have time to really like get out there and, he used to get second line. My daughter never could do nothing.
So, but your kids, you still live in New Orleans, huh?
Yeah.
Uptown New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Don't you think that's kind of like a vital part of their history? Like you want them to be a part?
I would love for my children to be a part. But anytime I second lined or when I was queen, when my husband parade, they come out. They gonna come out. They gonna support. They know how to sew. So I guess.
Wait. Your kids know how to sew?
Yeah.
Do you know how to sew?
Of course.
What?
Of course.
So let me clear this up. Somebody told me that, and you tell me if this is true or false, that anybody that masked Indian, they're lying if they say they did their suit by themselves. Is that true? Not saying that just saying that they need help throughout the year.
If they did sew it by themselves, they bad.
They bad.
They bad.
Okay. All right. So you confirm that.
Yep.
It takes the family.
A village.
And is it really a new suit every year?
Yes. A brand new suit every year.
So when you talk to your husband, let him know that I need him on this podcast because I want him to explain the culture from his point of view.
Okay.
The brass band, the Indian, and the second line world because he's heavy.
Yeah. He all around.
And he's also Zulu, correct?
Yep.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yep.
We got to find an outfit special for him.
Just for him.
And sit him on that bench and let him just tell.
Because he like to dress up right.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I had to stop him for dressing up at one point. I'm like, come on, dude, we going to a football game. Like.
It's a lot of things he do. He is the culture, though.
Yes.
If you had to pick, it's only certain people that do all the things that he do. That's a part of the culture, like Zulu. He come out with his club, Indian. Come on, that's a lot, dude.
That's a lot.
And playing the brass band too.
And play at a church on Sundays.
That's the face of New Orleans.
Yes.
That is New Orleans.
He's so New Orleans.
That's correct. So we need to schedule a date for him.
Okay.
We might have to just reserve 2 hours because I know that's what it's going to be.
Because he like to talk too much sometimes.
I love it. So, where the second line community has came from in the future, like where would you like it? How would you like? Where would you want it to be at? Because it's growing, and the city kind of got clamps on it because they're not giving out any more dates. Mm-hmm. I call them sub clubs. I think it's more sub clubs than real clubs out there. Mm-hmm. Where would you want it to be at? Let's say 10 years.
I want it to stay traditional.
When you say traditional, what you mean?
Like you know, if you going to a second line, you're gonna see a club. You're gonna be dressed, nice shoes, fan. You know, they're gonna have the decoration.
Correct.
I want that to stay. I don't want that to be taken out.
Okay.
You know, because that's something like, you know, you see them come out the door, they pointing at their shoes.
Yeah.
Know?
That's like friendly competition, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I would like that to stay in. I don't want that to be taken out.
Okay.
You know, I want the bands to stay the same. You know, I want the original footwork to come back.
The original. So I'm glad you said it. What's the original footwork? Your definition of original footwork?
Baby.
That's original footwork?
Original footwork. Second line shorty, that's original footwork. Miss Linda, original footwork. That's all original.
All right. So
original, traditional.
I understand that. I think it's gonna come back. Like everything just go around. Like you kind of like get tired of something.
Yeah.
And you kind of like it fade away. Then all of a sudden it come back.
Right.
Like we used to wear like when we was small, we wore like skinny jeans because we wore tight jeans. Not tight, but they wasn't baggy.
Right.
And then the baggy jeans came back, and now it's the skinny kind of like done crept back in. And I respect that. I like the clubs when they come out with the skinny cuts on. It just look more modern, you know. I would like for it to come back. Somebody told me that the new style is their upper body don't move, but their legs just...
They gone.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
They gone.
That's talent, though.
And listen, it's nothing wrong. I love to see the little kids. I like to see them second line. I like to see them jump in the air. Like Jay.
Yeah.
He a machine.
Yeah, this dude here. Yeah. He got it, but I try not to focus totally on him because you got some other kids that's doing their thing too.
Yeah, Lyric. The girl Lyric, she good too.
Which one is Lyric?
She don't want to get on. She get on the table and split.
Yeah. I gotta do a highlight of her. I did a video of her for Barbara funeral. Man, this girl was second lining so fast.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, ain't nobody got that much energy, bro.
And she looked like she never get tired.
Never.
When that girl second line, I don't even see her walk. I'm like, oh, okay.
So don't she parade with a lady group? One of them.
It's a kids group that she
came out Uptown.
Oh yeah, she did. I forgot what group that was.
Yeah,
she came out with, but yeah, she did.
Them kids kind of like got a special place with me. It's just something when you see them, like the little dude Princeton. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This little dude here, like he just run out of gas sometime. Like he'll show his footwork, then like he just stop and walk away. And I'm like, come on, dude, in the middle of the video, dude. I feel as though we leaving it in some good people hands when I see them with that footwork. And the adults kind of like gravitate to them, and they kind of like teaching them.
Yeah,
you know, they kind of like Jay just draws so much attention
because you don't know what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Like you just looking and he just second lining and then bam, he doing a toe touch or
I can do what? Yeah, the stuff that he do. Now I talked to Jay. I haven't released that video yet. Jay said he go to Debbie Allen School of Dancing every summer.
Wow.
I asked him, I said, dude, how you get so many moves? He says different genres that he incorporate. He go out there for like 2 or 3 weeks. They live on USC campus, and they just dance. And she the one that taught him how to split like the way he split.
Wow.
So it's a video I did for Tremaine, and he break down, he do a split with no hands and come back up with no hands. I didn't know it was physically possible. You know what I'm saying?
So you saw him do it.
And then when I saw him do it, I'm, wow. When he get on top of them buses, the porches, it's just so New Orleans.
Yep. You'll never see this nowhere else.
That's the love that we have for him, you know? It's like if you go live uptown, you gotta be used to a second line passing in front of your door. Mm-hmm. They might use your porch as a dance floor.
That's right.
Don't say just enjoy it, smile. Because if you say something might happen to you, bro.
Basically.
Yeah, enjoy it. It's the culture. You will never get this nowhere else in the world. I wish I was able to witness it early in life, but you know, the only thing that we have in Carrollton is Pigeon Town Steppers. The buck jumpers pass through there, but that's a holiday for us.
Yeah.
Easter, it shuts down. That's our holiday. Where you from? It's nothing but second lines like in up there. But around the St. Thomas, do anything pass up there?
Well, we used to have, they had a doctor called Dr. Fazio. He would have his second line, and it'll pass right in front of my door. I stayed on Annunciation, right behind Laurel School.
Okay.
And it'll pass right there. If you walk a little further down, Chapatula's, Joe come out of Rock Bottom. So they have a few, you know, that come out there. Well, Fazio don't exist no more.
What's the name of that club?
It was a doctor, and he would give a second line.
So
year.
it wasn't an official second line. It was just something that he did.
He did it and went through the community and stuff. Because everybody went to Dr. Fazio.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some uptown talk right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you really are uptown.
Uptown, baby.
All the way.
To the bone.
So look, when I was doing my voiceovers, I had a choice. I'm like, I got to pick somebody to do this voiceover. And the first person that came to my mind was you.
And why? Because you never told me why.
It's just the way you got that high pitch is unique. And I think people that don't know you, they know your voice first. Yeah. And I'm like, I like it because it's catchy. When I first used it for Tomorrow, people was like, who a friend was in the background keep saying Uptown. They never know what we had to go through.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
you want to talk about that?
You was burning me up, bro. Sametta, do it over, Sametta. You just all over the place, bro.
We at a second line. The truth is rolling. And you say, come on, we got to do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm listening to the band, and you say, all right, come on, you say this. I'm like, yeah, because I'm uptown, baby.
Like, oh, no,
you know?
no. I'm looking at you. I'm like,
how many takes
bro,
we did?
We did a lot. Then I had to go home and edit it. I'm like, she's just saying too much. Catch you at the next stop, bro, because you burning me up, bro.
I was hype.
But I wanted your voice. Now I already knew you like the band passing. Hurry up. You know, I'm like, nah, you gonna get this. Because I want this whole podcast to be unique. I want it to be original. I want people to hear, like people that you hear out there. Mm-hmm. I know that you so uptown. I gotta give my girl Sametta. I could have got anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I gotta give my girl Sametta. Now when it come down to downtown, I'll get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But uptown, it gotta be you, bro.
Cause I'm uptown.
And then you my girl. I mean, I did your wedding. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that love I have for you too. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all supported me. So I'm definitely gonna support y'all. And I definitely want y'all. I love the way I see y'all grow together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The way you blame everything on me, even though it's not my fault. And I gotta just take it and smile. But my dude booed me up. And Sametta just
trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I take it. Ain't no big deal.
That's love. You know, we family.
Yeah, at this point, I'm taking all the blame. I'm
that's
like,
right. That's what family do.
And then look, the things that you do, Sametta, I can never be mad at you or your husband. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all personality is like, y'all there. Mm-hmm. And I love, like, I feed off of people personality. You know, I really never really saw you angry, like real mad. I might see Ed looking crazy, and I just probably
that's just him.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm just gonna not go say nothing to him. But you, it's like you always just.
I just go with the flow.
That's what's up.
Just go with the flow.
So what type of work you do, Ed? You know, I mean, Sametta, I'm calling you Ed.
That's because you want to do this podcast with him.
No, he gonna have his turn.
He gonna have his turn.
He gonna have his turn.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure he get it too.
But you know something? When I think about it, I think that both of y'all can't share the spotlight. You know, I think that you require your own and he required his own.
Yeah, because he was gonna hug it anyway.
Yeah,
So,
I think
yeah.
so. I think until you say something he don't like,
Yeah.
he probably roll his eyes at you. You know,
I'll get up and walk
oh
away.
no, drop the mic, throw the headphones down.
Sound like him. Yes. Yes.
That's my dude though. Yeah, but all right. Let's get back on topic. Bro.
All right. What type of work I do?
Yeah.
I am a preschool teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, I teach pre-K 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
You deal with them kids, bro?
I love them. It's never a dull moment.
I could believe that.
My day go by
Pre-K?
so fast. Pre-K. Yes. The things that they say they notice. Everything.
They watching us, huh?
Everything. Little girl told me, "Oh, you cut your hair?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, it's," and then she said, "Oh, it's so long." Like the next week, I had another hairstyle. How did you get your hair back? I said, "Well, I just went brought it." She went home and told her mom, and her mom was like, "Oh my goodness, she's so obsessed with your hair. She wants her hair to be like your hair."
Wow.
Yes. So I'm like, when dealing with children, you really have to watch everything you do and everything they say, especially at their age, because they're like a sponge.
Yeah.
They just absorb everything, and you never know who's looking up to you, who want to be like you.
Correct.
So you always want to set a good example when dealing with children.
I never knew that you deal with pre-K. I thought it was older
Oh
kids.
no, I can't do the older one. I think that takes a gift.
You think so?
Yeah. Because if I had to work with my son, oh Lord.
You know something? For the picnic, I was talking to Richard, single man, and the tall single lady with sweet feet. And I think both of them deal with older kids, correct?
Yes.
The stories
Yeah.
that I heard, I said, dude, y'all good. I can't deal with it, dude.
Richard was working at the school where my nephew was going.
Uh-huh.
And he would tell me a story about my nephew every day.
Wow.
When my nephew graduated, I think Richard was the most happiest person at the graduation.
Richard?
Yes. If nobody else wasn't happy, he was happy.
Yeah, Richard got some stories. You know what I'm saying? And Richard be flipped with it too. I got to get Richard on that bench too.
Of course.
He's a part of this culture big time too. There's a lot of people. Spread the word. You know what I'm
I
saying?
most definitely will. I really like this. I know it took me a while to get here.
Yeah, I've been begging and begging and begging and begging and begging. Oh, my voice is off. I can't do it.
You always catch me at the wrong time.
Well, today, I'm glad that you did.
I said, if I don't go today, I don't think I was going to hit the end. So I had to come.
So the plan was, if you didn't show up today, I'm just going to be like, you don't even exist no more. I'm like,
You was going to take me out the family tree?
bloop. I was going to put a line through your name.
Next.
Yeah, next. I said, she got to ask me a couple of times next time to come. Because I think it's an asset to the culture. I think that you will be more comfortable sitting down talking to me than anybody else was on the other side of this mic. And I want you to be comfortable. I want you to explain to the world how big this culture is in New Orleans. Very unique. You can't get this nowhere else in the world.
No.
And without us, I think New Orleans would not be New Orleans. If you take out this rich culture, talk about the Indians, the brass bands, the baby dolls, the second lines,
The food truck.
Everything.
Forget about the food truck.
Everything Zulu. What would New Orleans have?
Nothing.
It'd just be like some bland potato salad.
Yep.
We bring the spices to New Orleans, and people come to New Orleans because of us.
Yep.
It's because what we do. The second lines, that's a huge, huge thing in our culture. And I don't think the city recognize how big it is. Like the black eye that it get, we only make it to the news when something bad goes on.
Yep.
But the Buck Jumpers Parade be one of the biggest parades of the year, where people for blocks, the Treme, when 9 times come out, it just be a whole bunch of people crossing the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
They never focus on how many people out there and nothing goes on. Like, we only get noticed when something bad happens.
Yeah.
You're a school teacher. Both you and your husband is in education, correct?
Correct.
I'm trying to kind of like show the world that we have educators, we have business owners, we have entrepreneurs that take part in this culture. It's just not the bad element. A lot of people don't go to second lines because they always think something bad is going to happen, or it's nothing but that bad element out there. No, we go out there, we have fun.
Right.
We eat good, we drink good, we smoke good.
Right.
We have a good time. And you don't have to have the best on, and you don't have to know how to second line like Jay. Long as you have a good time. I just tap my feet because I know I don't. I have no footwork. I already know I'm not gonna try. No, I'm not.
You have to try it though. You never know what might happen.
I tried. It's not appealing.
Okay.
It don't look right.
I got you.
Yeah, I don't have that bone in me. Like some people, they just like they're born with that footwork.
That's true.
That's not me.
That's true. I feel like second lining is something that can't be taught. That's just my opinion. You know, it's just natural.
Natural. It just come to you.
Just come to you.
And whatever happened, the way your feet move, the way your body move, just let it flow.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. So this part of the interview, what I want to do is I call this New Orleans state of mind. So I'm gonna tell you 2 words, and you tell me which one you prefer.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Etouffee jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Okay. Filet or okra gumbo.
Filet.
Okay. Blue Runner or camellia beans.
Camellia beans, please.
Say, bro.
Get them blue runners out of here.
Say, bro.
I don't use them. Never have. Then grow up eating them.
You ain't gotta say all that, bro.
I'm just saying.
You know, some people say Blue Runner.
Who? You know what? Let's just move on. Next.
Make me sick, dude.
Next.
See, that's Uptown. Let's just move on. Next.
Okay, let's just go.
Riverview or Lakefront?
Lakefront.
Okay. Uptown or downtown?
Uptown, baby.
Uptown, baby.
High school?
The high school I went to?
Yeah.
LC Fauché Senior High School.
Oh, so you're a Fauché girl.
That's right.
You know, a lot of people from Carrollton went to
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you all the way uptown. Okay. French bread or bun?
French bread.
Shrimp or oyster po' boy?
Shrimp. I could get it mixed.
Somebody did say half and half.
Yeah.
So you want the half and half?
Yeah, I want the half and half.
Got it. Okay.
Fry hard.
All that.
Yeah. Oh, I want one. I want one now. Extra mayonnaise, dress.
Lord, she running it.
I want
Run
it.
it.
I want
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that.
Hot sauce and ketchup, all that.
Oh, yeah, that's when it's good, bro. You know, some back in the day, you don't get them made like that no more.
Oh.
You know, we used to go to Farello's by the Melf, and to me coming up, that was like one of the best hot sausage sandwich we could get. I just can't get that taste no more. You know what I'm saying?
They have it's this place is by Prep. I forgot the name of it. Forgot the name of it.
It's by God's Poor Boy?
Not Guys.
Okay.
It's on a back street. I forgot the name of that place, but they po' boys are real good, and they still have like a long line out there, and they traditional. They like New Orleans.
You know
it's
something?
like one that you could get from back in the day. The shrimp not small. You know, you tell them fry your oysters hard, they gonna be hard. They gonna dress it up nice.
Okay.
But you're gonna pay the cost.
That's cool. I'm willing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that name of that place and tell you. But
Yeah, do that.
it's traditional New Orleans.
Snowball or frozen cup?
Oh, I'm a frozen cup girl.
Yeah, you old school.
Yeah.
With the
A cold cup.
a cold cup with the
Fruit
fruits in there.
cocktails at the bottom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Used to be a quarter.
That was so gangster.
Yeah.
Like
I get that and 5 long boys.
You gotta find the house in the hood where that old lady And you just go knock
The
on that
candy
back door.
lady.
Yeah. And get them frozen cups. That's old school.
Yep, used to have that screen door open. She's sitting right in the front room with her legs crossed. All right, baby, I'm coming.
She go to the freezer and grab them out. Yeah.
And they had that little ice on the top. Used to lick that ice off.
Yeah, you bringing it way back, though.
Yeah. Cold cup, yeah.
Canal Street or the mall?
I would have said Canal Street a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
But Canal Street is not Canal Street anymore.
Not the same. No, it's not.
I really think they're trying to make Canal Street like Times Square.
Yeah, it's going
I
that
feel
way.
it.
Yeah, that's where it's going.
I don't go on Canal Street for nothing.
But back in the day, Canal Street was like the central spot
Yes, indeed.
for all the schools. Like every school had to hold it down on Canal Street.
We had Penny Lane, we had Mardi Gras.
Yeah, too much going on. Just walk up and down,
Up and down. Just up and down, yes.
Crystal or Tabasco?
Crystal.
Okay. Cash Money or No Limit?
Cash money.
Everybody said Cash Money, though.
I like No Limit, but Cash Money.
Everybody running Cash Money. Okay. Or you a who that?
No.
See, that's what an interview just.
Everybody know I'm a 49ers fan. I'm sorry. My husband loved the Saints. I do have a black and gold shirt, but it says I am not a fan. I'm just here for the drink. Listen, I love y'all turn up. Cause y'all, you know, the Saints fans, y'all be all the way up. But I just can't.
How you uptown? Something's missing.
It's not,
Something gotta be missing. How you gonna be so uptown
Uptown, baby.
and you don't like the Saints?
listen, the Saints, I really love sports. I always
No, you
have.
don't. No, you
I
don't.
do.
No, you don't.
But the Saints used to make me cry. My daddy used to be
What's wrong
saying,
with that?
"Why are you crying? It's a
What's
game."
wrong with that?
I say, forget this. I'm getting me a new team.
The 49ers not that good.
They better than the Saints. I've been liking the 49ers since Jerry Rice. That's
Get
a
over
legend.
it. Get over it.
I can't. I just
Them
can't.
days over with.
I can't be a fan. I'm sorry. I'm a 49ers fan.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Super Sunday or St. Joseph night?
St. Joseph night.
All right. You got a reason why?
I like the energy
Okay.
at St. Joseph night.
So somebody said that Super Sunday is more commercial.
It is, yes. I'm about to say that it's not the same. You know, like a lot of Indians don't come out. Then sometimes it's Super Sunday and St. Joseph night on the same day. You're not gonna see the Indians till at night. It's hot. Who want to walk around with a suit on? Or,
True.
You know.
Yeah.
Give me St. Joseph night.
Okay. The red or green streetcar?
Green.
Yeah, you old school.
Yeah.
G Nikes.
My daddy drove the streetcar.
Oh, so you got a connection.
Yeah.
So you go back to the green ones.
Yes.
You know they got air conditioners on the red ones, huh?
I don't like the red. I think I've been on a red streetcar maybe 3 times in my whole entire life.
That used to be my bus, and I went to Wright, and we used to catch the streetcar every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know all about the streetcar.
Yeah, yeah. G Nikes or Soldiers?
I don't like either one.
You don't like none of them? And you claim Uptown?
I like, first of all, I like Nike. Let me just say that.
Okay.
I'm a Nike girl.
Okay.
But them G Nikes too hard. You got to walk like this so they don't bend
You gotta
up.
break them in.
Yeah, That's all right. You could keep them.
I'm trying some.
But I wore Soldiers back in the day. I wore G Nikes too. My mom had to buy like 4 and 5 pair. Man, them things been up quick.
Oh, okay. So
You were supposed to say Air Max. You gotta add. You had to change that.
I gotta put Air Max on there as a no.
95.
No.
Come
no.
on now.
It's G Nikes or it's Soldiers.
Well, I take the Soldiers then. You could walk how you want it with them on.
Uptown, baby.
Oh, dude. All right. This is the last one.
All right.
And you say you went to Fauché.
Yep.
And then you're an uptown girl.
Uptown, baby.
I just want you to spell something for me.
Oh, Lord. You didn't say we was going to school.
Hey, dude, we just having fun.
All right.
So nobody, I done did maybe like 7 or 8 different podcasts, and nobody didn't get this right.
Do not ask me to spell Chapatulas.
You already know.
Do not.
You already know.
I'm gonna spell it CHOP.
What?
Chop. That's what we call it. Chop. There you go. Nah. Do not ask me to spell no Chapatulas.
Wait. Rewind that. Let's do that one more time.
All right.
Because this something unique. Because you didn't start it with a T. You came with the C.
Chop.
Wait, that's...
Leave that T off of them.
Leave the T off there.
Get that out of
The T
here.
don't even make no sound. It's the T solid.
No.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, we don't need that. Get that out of here. It's chop. You going on chop?
So we just gonna say chop?
Chop.
You heard that Sametta say we just gonna call it chop.
And it is what it is.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, you definitely New Orleans, baby.
I love my husband. TCHOPITOLUS. Chapatulas. Thank you.
It was the preschool teacher who finally got it right. We not gonna say how she got it.
I got it right.
But yeah, she got it right. We not gonna recount the votes, but she
Don't
did
come.
get it right. But she started off spelling it with a C, and all of a sudden the T came back in play.
But the T just there because that's what they say. But it's chop.
Okay.
We know the T there. We know it's there. But we don't have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, we New Orleans. We don't. Yeah.
Hey, who worrying about that?
You crazy, dude. I tell you. Look here, Sametta. Look, it was beautiful. I'm glad you took some time out your day to come sit on the bench at the House of Brass.
And I came on my vacation
Oh, it's your vacation?
in the heat.
It's not even hot outside. It rained today.
Hot. It's been hot.
It rained today.
It's light hot. We
Well,
gonna
you
have to
dressed
invest.
accordingly, though. It's
gonna
cool
have
in
to-
here, though.
It is cool in here, but we're gonna have to invest in another light, a little dimmer. I feel like I'm on one of them things.
Well,
in
you
the
know
store.
something? Because it's dark outside, you need more light. See, when the sunlight is coming in,
So you trying to say I should have came earlier?
I was trying to hint to that, but you was like, I gotta come when the sun go down, and
I don't like outside. Is it something? I don't know what's going on with the thermostat out there.
Yeah.
It's not right.
yeah, we
I
getting
am-
closer and closer to the sun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real. It's
So,
real out there.
talk to your husband.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Tell him we gotta reserve his time, and we go run it with him. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Because I know he got a lot to say.
I'm not gonna come because he gonna take too long.
You're not gonna come?
Yeah. Or I'm gonna give me a po' boy and I'm gonna come. I'm gonna give me a sandwich.
Uptown, baby.
I appreciate it, Sametta. Look, y'all have a good one. I appreciate you coming out to spend this time with me. You're gonna be a part of history. This is gonna be on our page, and everybody around the world is gonna be able to, listen to your story.
And I hope I gave a lot of information that could be passed on and useful to the next person who didn't know.
Yeah, just remember that we're gonna spell Chapatulas with a C.
Yeah. Chop. And you better not say, you better
Uptown,
leave that T where it's at on that sign. Chop.
That's what's up, Sametta. I appreciate it, baby.
All right.